Hello and welcome to this first episode of my Minecraft world called Teresianum, and this home spot is called Saint Caele. Well, I have only built this house, which I call home, and just some basic stuff. It's not completely done, but I will just give you a tour of what I've done so far. This is for those who don't know it, a deco bench, and it's an improvement from the standard workbench. And thinking about that deco bench, I also use some mods, I think is called Minecraft Comes Alive and Forge. So I think that's about it. I hope I haven't forgotten anybody, and if I have, I'm sorry. Anywho, let's give you a little tour here. Going into my personal chapel situation, I like chapels, and this is, well, a very empty one, as you can see, but I will do some chairs or benches in my deco bench instead of just plain old blocks. I haven't done much outside yet. I have done a sort of well, I think it's called, but not much else. I decided to do it like this because I wanted a base to work from, actually. And I have been mining for all my necessities. So, as you can see, I have this purple beam which shows me home. I have a journey map also, clicking the J key on my keyboard. Then we will see where everything is and so on. So I will take you on a short tour of the town here. Well, it's not much of a town yet, but it will be. This is the well, and that's my house. And this is not finished. It's not supposed to look like that when it's finished, but it's a work in progress. Also, you can see two other beams, a blue one and a yellow one. And pointing at the yellow one, it says Plainville, 1,622 meters away from my home point. And the blue one is Savannahville, 3,460 meters away from my point. And the reason to why I marked those out is I had to find some cactuses. And to find that, I had to make some long excursions, and it was a pretty long excursion to do. I will show you on the journey map. When I went out to find it, I walked around and I didn't go in any straight line, but when I went home, I could actually go a pretty straight line, almost straight anywho, because of my purple beam. Here we have Plainville, and I think it took like 1 day to reach it or something like that. And as you can see, it's a pretty nice little town. I mean, they have pretty much everything, well, almost everything at least, so it's a nice little town to visit at a later date. But they didn't have cactuses, so we have to go further away. And here is a snow mountain coming up in the middle of the map, and that was a big hassle to get past really, but it could be done. And then continuing, you will now see in the center Savannahville, the blue Savannahville, and the name comes from the fact that the village is located on a savanna. So, not a problem. So to the left of the village we have a desert, and in the desert you will find cactuses. So I was very, very happy. and to the right it's the snowy mountains. So it was easier for me to get home than to find the cactuses. Anywho, let's go back to reality. All right, I will show you what's on the side and what's behind here. I will go this way, and I will show you my personal little mine shack, if that's what you can call it. Down here is where I've been mining. And let's go upstairs, up the hill, the steps, which took me quite a while to build actually. What's that? Oh, okay, I need to fix that. So up here we have some sheep, very nice, and it yeah, hi, and it also took me quite a while to find those sheep, but I found them, and I had to farm some wheat first because otherwise I wouldn't be able to entice them to follow me. While I'm still here, I will oh, they are loud, aren't they? I will harvest the wheat and then continue on. They're kind of cute, I think. And here you will see I have some ducks or chickens also, and I want more of those. Everybody is hollering for me, so let's see if we can breed some more lambs. I need to have these kids coming here also. Yeah, that's done. Wonderful. Okay. All right, so now you can see how things look from here. And yeah, I have also made sort of a road through the forest, and that took me quite a while as well. Quite a while. All right, let's go down again. I think I want to fix this. This does not look good. No, doesn't look good. All right, so my plan here. I do have a plan. I have a plan for this road here. It's supposed to be my city's main road where shops and stuff are gonna go. And this way I'm gonna build some living quarters and also maybe some pastures, because we do have a lot of cows actually. That's the one thing I haven't been forced to try to find. But this is the situation I really need to address, because we can't have this. So, and since you see that there are sort of black bubble thingies here, that means it's quicksand. So, we need to fix this right about now. And we do have more water, so we don't have to have this little lake. It's not necessary at all. So we will fix this right about now. So this is basically done later on. Let's see, where am I? Oh, okay, so I can bring it down to basically this level. Well, that's good. So now it's getting dark. It's getting dark, but I'm just carrying on here. And as you can see on the little map up on the top right corner, I can see where the lake is, so it's not a problem. And now I have no idea where I'm at. Oh, a cow! Oh, this little cow was blocking my way. Okay, alright. Cow. That was a bit creepy, yeah. Yeah, okay, so let's see. I will do this. And another thing, I'm actually playing in peaceful mode for the moment. Otherwise, I would not be standing here alone doing this in my own little time and space. I would be surrounded by hostiles. I want to be able to build this in peace. Actually, I'm not like some of my friends who likes the action and likes to be challenged and fight them off and win. They normally win, so nothing bad to them. It's just not me. No, I'm not that kind of a gamer. So if you want action and hope to see me fighting and stuff, maybe that's not gonna happen. But I am going to make at a later date. I am going to make knights who will defend this village, and I will make also ocelots, cats that will scare off any creepers, and that's going to be fun. So it's not going to be peaceful mode all the time, just when I'm creating this village. Yeah. I think this cow likes me for some reason. Yeah, he likes me. I don't know why, but he does. Hmm. Okay, so let's just do this. Okay, I will go back now and sorry cow, yeah, Mao, or as they say in Sweden, nu, because if you think I'm not talking perfect English, well, then you're completely right, because I'm not from England and I'm not from the US. I am from Sweden and I talk Swedish English, and I hope that doesn't makes too much of a hassle. But like I said, if you think that my English is kind of strange and weird and is not absolutely correct, that's a correct assumption from you. It is, and well, that's just what I am and who I am. Time to go to sleep to wake up to a brand new morning, so I can continue to fix that thingy. And the sun is rising. It's a brand new morning, and let's go out and see how it really looks. All right. And then, by the way, it's oh, sorry about that. Uh, when I'm building my the different houses and stuff, I'm also going to build them in stone, different stone types, but in stone. And the reason for that is basically it's basically because we have weathers here in one of these mods, and I have had in another game a situation where I had a lightning strike my house, and that wasn't fun because let's see if I have one of these. No, I don't. Because the house caught fire, and that wasn't very pleasurable. I need actually to have clay here. I think the sound is very high. Let's just see if I can do something about that. Let's see if I can fix this. Okay, let's see. Better, I hope. Yeah, well, I need clay for my deco bench to build things, and you better actually take care of it when you find it. So now I want to harvest all the clay I can get, and the clay are in waters, of course. This is a lot of clay here. This was not really my plan, but well, not everything goes always according to plan. I'm gonna get a lot of clay, a lot of it. This was a very nice surprise. Because I'm also getting flint, which I didn't intend either, but I will need that when I'm making arrows and stuff, so that's good, really good. Okay, let's see. This is a lot of clay, and it's really good. Normally you need a lot of clay and you need a lot of colors, flowers and things to be able to make a lot of furniture and things. So my plan was to actually finish the house, but seems like I'm just harvesting flint and clay and working on this once lake. Once upon a time there was a lake here, but not anymore. So, and sand is also very good to have because you can make a lot of interesting things with it, besides from windows, glass cubes and stuff. So this is a lot. Yeah, well, it scares. Let's see how much I can get. I'm gonna be forced to have some mine some stone later on, but let's take care of this first. And never ever stand under a sand block that you're actually planning on taking, because you will get the rest of the sand in your head. or on your head, maybe the correct pronunciation is. So, well, there's going to be some living quarters, so why not take down the sandbanks? Because I'm going to need that too. So this might not be a first very exciting moment, but doesn't matter. I don't know if anyone will follow this channel, caeleangeli, but again, really doesn't matter. I'd be happy if there's somebody following, but that's not really why I'm doing it. Would be fun, though. But I am in no means a professional gamer, and I think all of you that's listening, if anybody, will notice that, realize that you will hear the clicking of my mouse, and you will hear a lot of things I'm doing that's not okay or professional in any way, sense or form. Doesn't matter at all. No, the main thing I think is to have fun with it, and right about now I'm actually having quite a good time. So let's just get, I'm not collecting all of this, as you can see, because my I can't really carry anything else. As you can see, it's full there. But no problem, I can come back and collect it. That's a lot of sand, a lot of it. It's nice to decorate with, actually. And I think I said before, you can make sandstone and chisel sandstone and things with it also. So let's see. This is a lot of it. Would be nice to have some music in the background, but as I've been told from my more experienced YouTubers, well, it only creates a lot of hassles, a lot of it, and it's, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it, which is a shame, because if I were a musician, I could compose my own music and nobody would have anything to say about it, and that would just be peachy. But since I'm not, that's a whole different ball game. It's all about power, I think, in the real world, but here the power lies with the gamer in the game that we are playing, so that's good. I'm not normally a power hungry person, but I get upset when people are taken advantage of in all sorts of ways. I don't think it's right. And yeah, I don't think it's right. I don't think that money and power really should be what dictates person's life, and when to have fun, and who can have fun and not. But unfortunately, that seems to be the case. So, and you can't really say what you want and how you want it. So then you have to find different words that contains the same meaning as you want to say, but not are allowed to say. And yeah, I have to find workarounds, as they call it. And Normally we do find workarounds, but it's a sad thing that you really have to do that. Anywho, enough with politics. That's not why I'm doing this. And look at this. It's starting to look like it's going towards the evening here. I'm just harvesting away, or harvesting, I'm mining. I don't know if it's called mining when you're just taking away a lot of sand cubes, but anywho, I'm taking them down. So let's just see how this goes. I do think I have like a moment left to record, so let's just see. It looks like, I don't know what it looks like right about now. Okay. I don't have too much sand left here, but I have a lot to pick up. So I will try to do this for as long as I have some light, and let's just see. I think this might be the boring part of building something new, but bear with me, it's gonna be better eventually. But I think it's gonna take some episodes before everything, the groundwork, so to speak, is done. Sounds like I am a building constructor or something, but I'm not. But I have to fix it so you can build something else, something new, basically. And then I have to see that the cows don't get down here, because I think the cows might be after me. That sounded horrible. The cows aren't after me as such, but they would like to interact, and I'm not very sociable. Not at this point anyway. I just want to be left alone doing this, and the cows want to interact. So they don't understand why I'm not being that sociable, but okay, they're cows, and I'm a human in this game. So I don't expect them to know everything. Anywho, it's a lot of sand. I thought it wasn't this much, but it's a lot. I mean, it never ends. Oh, goodness. I hope you can say goodness. I have a Swedish way of, I worked at a place before where there were a lot of religious people. And of course you couldn't say, curse words there. Not even nice curse words. So I had this colleague there, and she wasn't, she didn't have a problem with it. She was very nice, and she is still very nice. Anywho, I figured out what to say when I wanted to curse, but I couldn't. Well, wasn't allowed to. And I don't know how many of you know Swedish, but it sounded like this: heliga blommors blomsterängar, well, which will be by word holy flowers, flower pastures, or something like that. It sounds really ridiculous saying it in English, but it was a way for me to, she knew what I was talking about, and I knew, but others didn't know. And well, we had fun with it, actually, since we know. So I'm trying to figure out a similar word here to use when I'm gonna get upset in this game, because I am gonna get upset at some point. I know I'm gonna be. So I don't know really what to say as yet, but at some point I will definitely get upset, so I need to figure out what to say in English. But I will get there. I will find a word, I will find a way to talk without people hopefully getting upset, because it would be like ridiculous. I think it would feel very ridiculous, but who knows? Everybody has an opinion, and of course they are allowed to have their own opinion. But it feels a bit, yeah, just a tiny bit stupid actually. But we live in a very strange time and in a very strange world. And here's a cow. As I said, the cows are very sociable creatures. They want to interact. I really want to interact. And this little lady doesn't want to interact while building and destroying and doing things. I just want to be left alone doing this thingy. So, well, anywho, well, time's up for this episode. I will continue in the next episode with this situation, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and it's gonna get more exciting, but it's gonna take a while. So thank you for watching and listening, and see you next time. Bye bye.